heavier amounts of rain towards Michigan. And the tail end of the system bringing some showers and thunderstorms to develop. Things are weakening of the system. What was interesting about this system was the fact that it was increasing in speed as it moved towards the northeast, around 91 kilometers an hour, and that's because it jumped onto the subtropical jet stream, and that's why it's come so quickly into the lower mainlands. Now, we do have a rainfall warning in place because of Ike, and that's going to bring some heavier amounts of rain. Really, the brunt of it will be to southwestern Ontario, and the winds will be really strong around the north shores of Lake Erie. It's potentially, we could see up to 100 millimeters in areas of southwestern Ontario. Already Windsor broke a record on Saturday because used to be Lowell, the remnants of Lowell, which became an area of low pressure system. That brought some heavy amounts of rain on Saturday. So the amount of rain, it's going to be a contrast really if you move towards the south of Lake Ontario, but Toronto getting some heavy amounts of rain. The low pressure system has moved slightly to the north because of a high pressure system in place just in the southeast. And so we are going to see some breezy conditions, about 25 kilometers an hour in terms of sustained, and gusts up to 60 kilometers an hour. But again, some central areas, localized areas, can see up to 100 millimeters of rain. So yes, it's going to be a wet Sunday overall. We do have a thunderstorm risk map in place. Isolated non-severe thunderstorms can develop as remnants of Ike moves into southern Ontario, right into eastern Ontario, and we'll keep you posted if there's any watches and warnings in place. Now, as we talked about the remnants of Ike, the Hurricane Ike, when it hit areas, did give some active weather. Yesterday, we were dealing with remnants of Lowell, which is an area of low pressure system, and that brought some heavy rain for southwestern Ontario. Waterloo, Ontario, this is the story. It was wet pretty much right across southern Ontario. Driving through the rain today, you probably want to stay and not deal with the rain when Ike moves in, because we are going to see some heavy periods at time. Current systems that are in place. Let's talk about the west. Let's just get it over with. High pressure in place. Absolutely gorgeous temperatures. Feeling like the summer. Make sure you have some sunscreen. That's the important thing. We're dealing with some showers around Queen Charlotte because of a low pressure system. And also it's starting to warm up across the prairies. Not much to talk about the southern prairies. We are dealing with this weak trough. Along that trough, we can see some cloud cover and showers developing for northern Manitoba. But overall, it's looking very nice across the west. Now there's this quasi-stationary boundary, and along that we can see some showers and cloud cover developing for Labrador and northern Quebec. But really the big story is this low pressure system as it moves towards southern Quebec. That's going to bring some heavy amounts of rain, and of course, as remnants of Ike moves into southern Ontario, it's going to be an active day overall for southern Ontario. As for the Maritimes, we are seeing this low pressure system move in, but Newfoundland has a mix of sun and cloud, a slight break overall. And BC, again, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous for you at high pressure moves in. There's that trough, as I mentioned earlier. Northwestern Ontario is slightly clearing out and dealing with that cold front, and we're dealing with that system. So we'll give you updates exactly how that system is moving towards the east. As for BC, again, it's clear, absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be like that for the next few days. Okay, time for your long-range forecast. BC, it's going to be nice for you for the next few days. Enjoy until Wednesday. Thursday, we could see some showers moving in as a low-pressure system starts pushing in. But again, it's going to be very nice in the west. Temperatures are going to bump up. It's going to be gorgeous. Calgary, by tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures 10 degrees above seasonal. Yes, it's going to be very nice. Also for Saskatchewan. So there's not much to talk about in terms of precipitation right across the west. As for the evening temperatures, again, absolutely gorgeous across BC. Same story for Alberta. Look at that, 16 degrees for Calgary in this evening period. And across the prairies, again, not much happening. We could see some cloud cover developing towards the North Manitoba area and central Saskatchewan because of that weak trough that's in place. Now, as I mentioned, there's that quasi-stationary boundary that's bringing some cloud cover for northwestern Ontario. Temperatures, absolutely beautiful right across, looking nice for this evening period. And the big story really is for southern Ontario. We're dealing with this system, that area of low pressure system, and that's bringing some shower development really in areas of lake, areas of Georgian Bay, shores of Georgian Bay are Parry Sound and Barrie also being affected in Owen Sound. Temperatures for the evening period, again, it's going to be a rainy day overall. Temperatures are still warm, still dealing with that tropical air mass, so you're probably feeling the humidity for today, but that will clear out as that cold front pushes through.
When I'm off my game because of my allergies, I get Claritin Clear. So I can stay alert and on the ball.
With non-drowsy Claritin, you can live and feel alert and